In 2014, a 19-year-old college dropout was worth $9 billion. She claimed to revolutionize medicine with a single drop of blood. It was all a lie. This is Theranos, or the medical fraud that fooled the world. 2003, Elizabeth Holmes dropped out of Stanford at 19 with a vision: diagnose hundreds of diseases from a single finger prick. She called it Theranos. The pitch was perfect. No more needles. No more vials. Just one drop of blood, and you'd know everything about your health. The board read like a dream team. Henry Kissinger, George Shultz, James Mattis, former secretaries of state and defense. They believed in her. Investors poured in money. By 2014, Theranos was valued at $9 billion. Elizabeth Holmes became the world's youngest self-made female billionaire. She wore black turtlenecks. She deepened her voice. She styled herself as the next Steve Jobs. Magazine covers. TED Talks. Presidential visits. There was just one problem: the technology didn't work. The device was called Edison. It promised to run hundreds of tests from a finger prick. Except it couldn't. Behind closed doors, Theranos was using modified commercial machines, the same equipment every other lab used. The Edison barely worked. When it did, the results were wildly inaccurate. But Elizabeth kept lying. She told investors it worked. She told partners it worked. She even put it in Walgreens stores across America. People made medical decisions based on those tests. Wrong diagnoses. Missed conditions. Lives at risk. Employees who questioned the technology were threatened. Fired. Sued into silence. The company's lawyers crushed anyone who spoke out. For 12 years, the con continued. Fake demos for investors. Doctored lab reports. A culture of secrecy and intimidation. Then, in October 2015, everything collapsed. October 2015. Wall Street Journal reporter John Carrera published an investigation: Theranos was a fraud. The company fought back. Threatened lawsuits. Called him a liar. But more whistleblowers came forward. Former employees. Lab inspectors. Patients. The FDA shut down Theranos labs. Partners fled. The $9 billion valuation evaporated overnight. June 2018, Elizabeth Holmes and her business partner were indicted on massive fraud charges. January 2022, after a 4-month trial, a jury found her guilty on 4 counts. November 2022, she was sentenced to 11 years in prison. She reported to federal prison in May 2023. The board members who enabled her? No consequences. The investors who were fooled? Lost hundreds of millions. The patients who trusted those tests? They'll never know what damage was done. Elizabeth Holmes convinced Silicon Valley that disruption mattered more than science. That vision trumped reality. That fake it till you make it applied to human lives. $9 billion. 12 years. Hundreds of lives affected. And a simple lesson: you can't fake a blood test.